Hi, my name is Seifer Firehart. Welcome to DC Universe Online. I got a request to make a new video about the best loadout for Fire DPS, PvE and PvP game update or glitch update 55. Well, let's start with PvE. I consider this what I have right here, right now, the best loadout for me, because as everyone should know, if you're Fire, Fire Burst is the only solution to do good damage. And I like Mass Detonation for the range and all that stuff. It's basically almost the same potential of damage, but it's only one hit, so you usually don't get as often the critical hits on your screen. So I'm gonna do 2 tests or 3 tests. I'm gonna make a test right now. 30 seconds. I set my combat parser interval for 30 seconds, and because I had it set before for after combat, and it would lower the damage per second because of I was wasting time on waiting for the burning effect to wear off. So now it's just gonna be 30 seconds raw damage with a fire burst, and then I'm gonna let me actually switch it for now. I'm gonna equip Overheat and do the same test but with Overheat and see how much it helps. Actually, I'm just gonna say, I think I said in the previous video maybe, that Overheat gets stuck on allies, like friendly players in the raid, so it's many times it won't trigger. It's useful for, like, I don't know, maybe when you're fighting one enemy, like one boss, and you have a clear shot. But anyway, let's start with the test. Just fire bursts. Okay, so we have 42, almost 43,000 per second. The highest 5.8. Very low because it splits on all these enemies, 8 enemies. I'm choosing to do this instead now, instead of one target. Because in new content, the last boss is usually surrounded by ads, or you're just fighting a lot of ads. So I'm doing this here. And Overheat is will also damage all these enemies here, so let's see how much it helps. It should help more for a group of enemies than just single target, because I don't think it splits damage that much. So let's go. Okay, so we have 40,000 per second. Lower. So I'm not using Overheat, and I think it's good. I'm not a bad DPS, so it's useful when you're getting interrupted all the time, so you always have some more damage ticking over time there when you can't use Fire Burst. But I'm usually using Flame Cascade at that time, so you see it doesn't help much. No, I'm gonna build Loadout for weapon mastery, and we're gonna test that. So, be right back in a second. Okay, I'm back, and I got some skills that needs the weapon mastery to do any damage. Let me show you. I got those too, of course. Here I had to go only to absorb heat. I don't have any other power points. I could spend 2 points to get burning determination, but those two are pretty important. Here I got the spontaneous combustion, of course Inferno and fire weapon, and I'm gonna test out the... Actually, I could do this instead of this here, but I want to show you the Snuff Out, which is a joke. People told me on forum that, yeah, use weapon mastery and then look at the damage. It's still shit. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna use it below and above 35% health, and you'll see how the damage is pathetic. You would be off better just using mass detonation all over the time. Anyway, so we have the same setup, 8 targets, and I have on my loadout Inferno, absorb heat to trigger the thermal absorption volatility. I have on my loadout flank escape to sustain that, give me some of my power back. But I think it's not gonna work well. Let's see, because Detonite doesn't have the advanced mechanic thing. Inferno does. I don't know how it's gonna work. I think it's not gonna work, because the game is pretty much broken for that matter. They made all this advanced mechanics, weapon mastery things, and they didn't even figure it out how it should work. So it doesn't, basically. So let's try it out. Cancel. I'm gonna sustain. And it's already ended, so I will be losing my power. So I need to use flank escape after every move I do. So let's see. It's gonna be tough. Okay, it's counted up. Fuck! I'm not used to this fucking weapon mastery thing. For melee, it's still slow to go with weapon mastery. It's like charging fire burst. You still can get knocked out and shit like that, so it's not perfect. But I'm gonna use range because usually you have to use range anyway. And I'm using the one-handed. Some weapons may have better weapon mastery combos, but I'm not bothering to figure it out. And fun fact, the martial arts are significantly stronger than one-handed. Some people joked, or maybe they were serious, that developers increase the damage on martial arts because they suck at PvP, so they're just using that. Maybe it's true, who knows, but look at these here. 1.9, 1.7, 3.6 critical, 3.4 critical, 1.5, and it doesn't have follow-up unless you have the weapon mastery. And martial arts have follow-ups, which I don't have spec'd for now because not enough skill points and I'm not using it right now, so it would be a waste. But look at this. 2.4, 1.7, 2.1, 1.8, 1.7, 1.7, 2.4. Let's go for a critical. 2.0, 0.2, 4.5 critical, 4.3, 1.7, 0.4, okay. So okay. This here looks 2.5. I know I would have to test more. But you see that ranged is much stronger. And I'm not even expecting precision, of course, I'm just might. And this weapon mastery will not work great for just might build, I think. I don't know. I mean, it should, because it's still based on might. When you trigger the weapon mastery combo with power, it increases the critical to the max, the chance to the max, and critical damage significantly. It's for power, so let's try to do some damage. I'm gonna try to learn this first. That was already too late. So every time... I don't even see how much damage I do on single target. Let's see. 13. 12. Slow. But let's go like that. 16. 14. And it should be higher on burning enemy, I suppose, so... $22. Oh, I missed. 26. 14. It's just single target and you have to do all these things. I don't know. And spontaneous combustion, it doesn't increase the, I think, the damage of detonation. Increases the first hit, but the detonation, I think, is still low. I don't see any high numbers. Okay. Let's wait for the sum up. I'm gonna try it now. Proper way. For 30 seconds if I can. It's tough. The DPSing like that would be fucking pain. Not fun at all, just pain. And spamming is just boring. The fun is where you can go with fucking melee and just get your dots on and some 1 or 2 powers that you can clip with melee, and it's good. It's fun and effective. Well, not anymore it is. And shit, I have to wait 30 seconds. Okay, let's do it now. I hope. I almost fucked it up. It's so shit. The damage is low. You see, I just can do fire burst and it's much better. It's a piece of shit. It's so hard to actually go with that and not lose power to keep up with the advanced mechanic, because detonate doesn't restart that, spontaneous doesn't. It's fucking shit. Anyway, so This is not even close to being the best DPS loadout, or even any good. Weapon Mastery is piece of shit. So, well, what I actually want to show you now is the damage of Snuff Out. So, oh shit, I didn't put Snuff Out there. Fuck. Because I was in combat still. There you go. I'm gonna go against single target because it's single target anyway. Easier to read. $5,000 and then it was like I don't know. What is it, like 8,000 or something? Yeah, 7.4. What the fuck is that? It's just single target in solo. .7. Not really an enemy. I don't think it increases damage against burning enemy at all. I don't think. And this here will not boost my damage at all either. Yeah. So I'm gonna damage this target to 35% health or lower, and then we'll see the damage. Shit. Okay, he's low health. Let's use without advanced mechanic first. 20,000. 20,000. Now with 20,000, 22,000. Not critical. And he's fucking regenerating. Okay, I have my enemy below 35% health. And let's go with fire weapon and 23, 50,000. Okay, so 50,000 as critical. You kidding me? Let me go to my normal loadout and let me show you the just mass detonation. $27,000 non-critical, 26 not critical, 62,000 critical, 72,000 critical, 69, and it's regenerating my power and all that crap, and it's easier, faster. Like, why would I use Snuff Out when it's so fucking shit? I'm starting ranting again, but it's true. It's a piece of shit. So if you're saying that use with weapon mastery and crap like that, and you'll see the damage is not that bad or it's good, it's shit still. Stop licking developers' ass and fucking saying they're doing everything good, because they're not. They're killing the game. If you haven't noticed yet, they're killing the game. So, I think I showed you the best Fire DPS loadout for PvE for now. Maybe they'll fix some stuff. I hope so. But, well, time will show. For now, it's the player base is dropping fast. So, thank you for watching and see you next time for the PvP loadout.